Hello Andy. Recently CMT Business School Vizag వాళ్ళు they invited us for a session with the students to tell them about our journey and YouTube ని కెరియర్ కింద తీసుకోవచ్చా అండ్ వాట్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ రెవెన్యూ ఇస్ ఇన్వాల్వ్డ్ ఇన్ యూట్యూబ్, కొత్తగా బిజినెస్ స్టార్ట్ చేస్తే ఎలా స్టార్ట్ చేయాలి, సో వీటి మీద మమ్మల్ని మాట్లాడమని సిఎంటీ వాళ్ళు పిలిచారు. ఈ వీడియోలో మీకు ఆన్సర్స్ దొరుకుతాయి వీటికి. సో మెయిన్లీ కంటెంట్ క్రియేషన్కి కెరీర్ ఎలాగుంటుంది. ప్లీజ్ వాచ్ ఇట్.
Good morning, everyone. Ikkada evrevaru they know us, like who are following us. Thank you quite a lot. So this social media journey started actually 1 year back, which gave a lot of popularity. But before that, we have this IT company which is almost 18 years old. I started in 2006 and 2007, which didn't give me that kind of fame. But this 1 year journey of social media gave us that kind of fame. The journey of mine started way back in 2004-2005, where I completed my education in Australia, and I started this business, Shiftwave technologies, which are mainly into digital marketing services like website designing, lead generation, social media, search engine optimization. We help businesses go online. When I started this company Shiftwave, I was just one guy, one person, without any experience, without any family background business. My dad was just a government employee in Vizag. So, but the passion of creating something, made me stand here today. We used to stay all night awake, contact US clients, get the business, and then go to the office in the morning at 9 o'clock. Me and one of my friends used to work there. And that's how our journey started. It's almost 2 to 3 years it took us to get the first break. The first break, I got a client from Arizona. He was paying us only $125 for each project. So 125 at that time is less than 5,000 rupees. Now it is 85 rupees dollar. At that time it's only 42 rupees. And within 2 to 3 years, the same client paid us $1 million. So why I'm telling this is, there's nothing like small work or a big work. So you utilize the opportunity. You never know how the opportunity comes to you. In these 17-18 years, we have developed nearly 5,000 plus websites, nearly some 1,000, 2,000 SEO profiles, millions of dollars to the clients. We started this brand called 5 AM Fresh. So 5 AM Fresh, basically we do this Annadanam every year. We've been doing this for the last 10 years. So for that, I go to this market sometimes to see, to buy vegetables, the wholesale market. So I saw there is a huge gap between the wholesale price and the retail price. The gap is almost 4 to 5 times. So I saw an opportunity where you can fill that gap, and that's how we introduced 5 AM Fresh. If you see the competition from the Swiggy and Blinkit, I thought we had to come up with some unique plan to survive in the present market scenario. That's why we came with monthly plans, like a weekly plans that gave us a very tremendous reach and success, not just in Vizag, but there's so many other cities from Andhra and Telangana, even outside Andhra like Bangalore, they're asking for the franchise. So now we're very soon, we're converting 5M into a franchise model, opening at least 10 franchises to start with. Exactly same time last year, in August, we were a part of an organization called Roundtable India. In that we do this AGM every year. So AGM is like annual day for you guys where you do some cultural activities. So we come up with some kind of skits, dance performance. We form into 5 to 6 people groups. So last year, same time, we are supposed to do one AGM skit. That's when I was looking through some Instagram reels. Just for information, I'm not at all a social media guy. That was the actual first time I was posting on Instagram is my reel only. Until then, I didn't know how to post on the Instagram. I know it's very hard to believe. So I was asking my daughter. I asked her how to upload a reel, and we created a funny reel one evening. Some copied reel. That's the only copied content I did, guys. That reel, all my friends, they were like, "You're doing very good. Why don't you guys continue this?" Because many of us, when you see watching other people doing reels and all that, we feel like we can do better than them. But it's just that one thing will stop. That is the fear factor. చేయాలనిపిస్తుంది కానీ చెయ్యం. So I was one of you, like just like that. But that day, that evening, one reel we wanted to do. That's about on Bangkok. I don't know how many you know about the Bangkok content. So that's how we started the journey. And then we gave a break for 2 to 3 weeks. Break means we stopped it. But friends, our dear friends, they were like, guys, you guys are doing too good. Why don't you consider, doing some more reels? And we started this journey around August 7th or 8th. And today it is July 15th. So no, it's going non-stop. There's so many people from the film fraternity. They are contacting us, not for the movie offers, to appreciate the efforts, to appreciate the kind of content we are creating. So everybody was saying like your content is so relatable, we're feeling like as if we're watching in our house and all that. We didn't know that. We were just acting, not even acting. We're just doing what we are doing regularly. In this journey of Instagram, RP Patnaik garu, he also messaged us on Instagram saying that you guys are doing wonderful job. I want to meet you guys when I come down to Vizag. So he came on December 6th to Vizag. He called us personally. He only himself called. Please come if you are free to meet us. We went to Grand Bay to meet him. At that time he told me, why don't you consider YouTube? So firstly, I'm new to Insta and YouTube is not even somewhere close to me. And we never thought of going on YouTube. But after talking to RP Garu told your content will be highly appreciated on YouTube. And since then, YouTube took to a different direction. It's a very, very tough for anyone to get this kind of subscribers. It's not because what we do is only purely content, guys, and the consistency. So in the initial days, when I was regularly posting on Instagram, I have a very strong friend circle. So I have to miss few of those, evenings because of creating content or editing content and all that. So my friends were not liking that. Why are you giving so much of importance for this? So one thing I follow is consistency. If you do something, do it 100%. Otherwise, don't do it. What you guys should take from this, even one of my nephew, he just finished his IIT. He got some campus, very good job. He didn't take it because he wanted to start on his own. I told him, why don't you consider content creation also one of your career options? He didn't like that idea because he is from IIT Varanasi. He was like, after studying this much, you want me to create content. That's when I showed the revenue in the YouTube, the reach in the YouTube, and he was really shocked. Because there is a very good revenue in YouTube, which you won't even anticipate that kind of revenue. Probably down the line, I can consider my YouTube as my full-time and my IT services as a part-time. You can consider content creation as a career option only if you can give your 100% consistency and come up with your unique ideas. It doesn't have to be entertainment or it doesn't have to be some technical. Whatever genre you want to take, you can take, because for every section, every category on the YouTube, you have an audience. And YouTube is also increasing the potential for Indian market because there is a very, very huge Indian market for YouTube. YouTube doesn't want to leave that, and now YouTube is promoting Telugu content. I attended a workshop in 2021 or 22, I don't remember, in Novotel. So they called all the digital marketing companies and they requested us to create content in Telugu in your native language. Because YouTube, the English users, the target audience are not the English audience. The target audience is the local audience. Only 10% or 20% will be your English audience. Remaining all your local audience. So YouTube or Amazon or Flipkart, everyone are targeting the local audience, not the English speaking audience. So they want the content in the local language. So probably you can grab this opportunity, think of creating the content in whatever category you guys are interested. Apart from this generation, I see the people are showing so much of interest starting something on their own. In my journey, at least 10 to 15 businesses who just started without any kind of experience, with huge investments, could be IT companies. They approached us and asked me for some kind of projects. Sir, మాకు ఏమైనా ప్రాజెక్ట్ ఇస్తారని ఆల్రెడీ 50 lakhs పెట్టేసాము ఇన్ఫ్రాస్ట్రక్చర్ మీద. Someone promised me a project from Singapore. Someone promised me a project from the central government, but nothing was. but I invested my father's money into the business, almost 50 lakhs. I need some kind of project. The first question asked is, do you have any experience? No experience. So without experience, how can you expect me to give a project? Will you give your house construction to a fresher or experienced guy? Definitely, many of us will only consider experienced people. We'll see the past work and give a house construction or interior work. In the same way, when it comes to the IT companies to give the project also, they see what kind of experience you have, what kind of technical experience, what kind of work experience, what kind of expertise you have. That's when you get the projects. But don't just fall in these false promises where people promise some kind of projects and make you invest. In fact, they collect some money also from you guys. This is very common. I know many people who invested money like this and then again they went back looking for a job. The only suggestion I want to give you guys is get some hands-on experience before starting something on your own. At least 2 to 3 years of experience will make a lot of difference when you start your own business. So I didn't have any experience when I was starting this business. That was actually one of my regrets because it took me at least 5-6 years to understand about the people policies, work policies, because everything I was learning on my own. If I had experience of 2-3 years experience, this 18 years journey I would have reached in 10 years only.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
This is going to be a very quick rapid fire round. This is going to be a very fun round. So, what's your aha moment as part of the year? What's your aha moment?
So when we get so many followers and we get good messages from the followers that the content is good, that is the aha moment for us at the moment.
What's the biggest mistake you have made as an entrepreneur and you have learned from it?
So it's not, I wouldn't say a biggest mistake. So everything is a learning. So as I said, no prior experience because I didn't work anywhere before starting my business. That is one thing I regret throughout my life. At least if I had 2 years of experience and started this business, things would have been little better.
What would you give an advice to students to turn their passion into profession?
Consistency and discipline.
Yeah, sometimes people have passion, but along with the passion, you need discipline. Without discipline, it will be, though you have a lot of passion, it will be very difficult to achieve the heights that what your passion wanted to achieve. So discipline is number one.
If your life was a movie, what would your title be?
Bangkok Badsha.
And what about you?
Bangkok Bacha ki wife.
Funniest comment you have ever received on social media platform?
Funniest comment, huh?
There are so many.
Yeah, I look better than my wife.
In the entrepreneurship journey, what is the biggest challenge that you have to face?
The biggest challenge is not getting the work. The challenge is getting the right manpower.
There's one mistake between you and man regarding business.
One
Conflicts.
conflict. Oh, one is enough.
You can say.
Priorities. So when you have the work, your priority should be your work, not anything else. There will be n number of things outside the work, but when you are in a 9 to 6, your priority is work. When you're in the college, your priority is focusing on your education, not what is happening at the cricket match or what is happening for the weekend. So the priorities, we used to have a conflict on this because she is into a few other things. She is focusing those in the office hours. That's the common conflict we get.